Good morning. Welcome to Getting It Done Home Budget Repairs. So this video is about replacing the battery in your 2015 Ford Focus SE. It could be other years of Ford Focus, I don't know. I just know what we have, and it's a 2015 Ford Focus. So the issue is when you're changing your battery. So when you want to get this battery out, there's a little trick you're going to need to know to remove that battery, because if you didn't know about this, it's going to be a lot of trouble for you, and this video is going to help save you a lot of headaches with it. So I'm going to show you right now how to remove your battery. So the battery on your 2015 Ford Focus will be right here. So you're going to split this here, pull it apart, and it's going to come right out. And there's a back part to this cover right here. Now when you go to put it back together, this will go in here like this. It doesn't fit perfectly up there because of the wires and the cables and stuff, but it can be a little bit of work to it. So the first thing we want to do is you're going to get yourself a 10mm socket in your ratchet, and you're going to undo your battery cables. Just do one at a time here first. And you just have to loosen it. You don't have to take that nut right off of the bolt here. So we're just going to pull this and move it out of the way for now. And then we have our negative terminal here. And of course, this does not fit in there, so I have to get a 10mm wrench. So we have our 10mm wrench, and we're going to loosen the nut on this terminal. Again, just loosen it. Don't take it right off the threaded part. There. Now we have removed our negative cable. And we'll put it to the side, just tuck it out of the way like that. So now we have a bracket that goes across your battery here to keep it held down. It has two nuts that you also have to remove. We can go back to a 10mm socket and ratchet, but you're going to need a deeper socket, or you can use a wrench because the bolts here are fairly high. I'm going to use my powered ratchet here with a 10mm deep socket. But you can do this all with a wrench. Now we can lift this off. Put your parts here where you can find them, and don't lose them. So this is the part that gets people hung up, is getting this battery out of here. And I'm going to show you why. I want to demonstrate the problem before I show you the solution. So you pick up your battery, and there you go. You can see you can't get it out. The battery's hitting up here. The bottom of the battery is still in the box. I might be able to squeeze it out a little more, but I'm still going to be hung up, and that battery is not coming out. So we're going to drop this battery back down in place. So this battery box here comes apart, and this is the part here that is in your way. Also this too, but this here you can move, this you can't move. So this here, all you have to do is lift it and spread this one wall to the side, spread this one wall to the other side. Do you see how much this moves now? It only moves about an inch, inch and a half. But if you push it all the way back like that, now you got more room to wiggle this battery out, and I'll prove it. I moved the camera over so I can get on this side, so I can stand over it more, because it is heavy. And there we go. That's how you get your battery out. So I'll bring you back in and I'll show you. So what you do is you lift this wall up and you spread these two out that way. That way you can, once it comes apart from the sidewalls, you can push it back, and allows you more room to get that battery out. Now going back in, I will show you again. So your battery cables are on the left side here. So make sure that your posts are on the left side. And make sure you get the right battery for it too. So we're going to lower this into place carefully. Watch your fingers here, because batteries are heavy and it's easy to get hurt in here. Just wiggle it around till you get it in place. There we go. It's got its own little box it sits in down there, so you can wiggle it around till it gets right back in that place. And I'll show you the box here again. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this up, and we lower it into place. The walls came in easily, so now we can put our cables back on. And we're going to put our bracket back on here. Put our nuts on here, tighten it down. Tighten up your terminals. Don't over tighten these, but just make sure they're snug. Don't go crazy on it. With the wrench, of course, because can't get anything else in there. Unless I use a smaller ratchet, I guess I could. Now we'll put our cover back on. I just loosely put it on like this. There we go, everything's back in place.